Hello aspirants, looking at important headlines from the Hindu newspaper for 18th Jan. On the front page you have this news, Modi's decision to buy 36 Rafales shot the price of each jet up by 41%. So this big increase in price has come because the deal bypassed mandated procedures and made in the face of official objections, and this resulted in 1.3 billion euros non-recurring cost, which was attributed to design and development of 13 India-specific enhancements being spread over 36 instead of 126 aircrafts. So earlier the deal was for 126 aircrafts. So the price which was there, 1.3 billion euros, it was for design and development of 126 aircrafts. So now since we are buying only, we are having 13 India-specific investments only for 36 and not 126. So that cost was divided amongst 36 children. So that's the idea. So that is why the prices have soared. Then next is Supreme Court lifts curbs on Mumbai dance bars. So this is also a long going on issue of dance bars being closed in Mumbai. So Supreme Court has quashed several unreasonable restrictions that have led to virtual shutdown on dance bars in Mumbai since 2005. And this is Navy robo locates body in Meghalaya mine. So the Meghalaya mine, in which water has filled up and steps are being taken to bring in control and contain the water, remove the water, and rescue, or at least look at the bodies of 15 miners who have been trapped in this Meghalaya mine since December 2018. Mid-December. So now Navy robo has located a body in the Meghalaya mine. And this is court sets deadline for Lokpal panel. So the Supreme Court has given the Lokpal search committee time till February end to shortlist a panel of names for chairperson and members of Lokpal. And in further development in the CBI case, the special directors Rakesh Asthana and 3 others have also been moved out of CBI. Then on page 7 you have the detailed coverage on how dance bars in Maharashtra have been facing the rules as such which the Maharashtra government has brought in. So since 2005 the entire timeline is provided here, and it says Supreme Court records how the bar girls took on the Maharashtra government. And this is Enforcement Directorate begins money laundering probe in UP illegal mining case. So this is a recently lodged FIR by the CBI which has initiated action here by Enforcement Directorate. And below you have 29 people injured during Jallikattu in Tamil Nadu. So a total of 748 tamers were registered at this event and in Madurai, and 29 people have sustained minor injuries. So Jallikattu, you should know, is a bull taming event which was banned by Supreme Court but revived by Act. On the editorial page, the first editorial is Collegium Controversy. So this is regarding appointments of in the judiciary. It takes place to the Collegium, and it says an unusual change of decision brings the judicial appointment system under scrutiny. So this is the recent controversy which has erupted regarding appointment of a judge to the Supreme Court. So this is discussed here. And this is learning little. So this says the reading and arithmetic abilities in rural schools are shockingly dismal. So this was also an annual status of education report which was in news yesterday. The lead article, the seats around the Afghan roundtable. So this is regarding India, Afghanistan, and rather the multilateral developments in with respect to Afghanistan. So it says India must share its diplomatic diffidence as a stakeholder even with the Taliban's presence. So Taliban is also proposed to be brought to the table. So this is discussed here. And this is the view from the outside. So it says as a democracy, India must have a better record of upholding human rights. So this is in the context of, you can see, human rights record of India, how people are treated here. So that is discussed here. Then on Fridays on op-ed page, you have this yes, no, it's complicated coverage. Today the question is, will the BSP-SP alliance in Uttar Pradesh be successful? So this is completely political. It is not important for us at all. You can skip it. And this is balancing act in Afghanistan. So this is again with respect to Afghanistan. It says India should be informed of the developments in the peace process for which the US is taking Pakistan's help. So Pakistan will also be on the table. Taliban will be on the table to discuss Afghanistan. So this is the context. Then on page 10 you have this government to move strategic ITBP into unit to Leh. So this is regarding Indo-Tibetan Border Police. So it's a paramilitary force and you should know about it. It's specifically mentioned in your syllabus in mains regarding paramilitary forces. So the developments here are important. Then on page 11 you have the detailed coverage of the front page news on decision to buy 36 Rafales, which has shot up the price of each jet by 41%. Then on international page you have Brexit deadlock continues as PM calls for cross-party talks. So this is regarding Brexit, the entire coverage given here. And this is Indian American named to key panel. So this is an appointment in US. An Indian American appointed is the first South Asian to be chosen for Intelligence Committee. And this again is Facebook removes 500 plus pages accounts linked to Russia. So these all accounts were connected to news agency Sputnik of Russia. So they've been removed by Facebook because there are accusations that Facebook is being used to alter political views of people. So steps are being taken here. You can see on business page you have startup seeking angel tax exemption get relief. So government has set a rupees 10 crore capital threshold cap for angel tax. These would be exempt from angel tax. Otherwise, it would be applicable. On page 14, you have Rupee Pact with Iran to aid pharma exports. So this is an agreement which has been finalized between India and Iran because India buys oil from Iran and it pays to Iran in rupees. So this rupee can be used by Iran to buy products from India. So half of the amount which has been credited by Indian firms for oil would be utilized by Iran for pharmaceutical purchases. So such an agreement has been finalized between the two countries. Because with US sanctions against Iran in place, Iran cannot be paid. The bank which has deal with Iran and pays Iran cannot have any deals in or any business in USA. So that is why the restrictions are there in conducting business with Iran. Then this is Green Tribunal orders Volkswagen to deposit 100 crore rupees by today. So this is punitive action which has been warned if company fails to deposit this sum. So this has to be deposited with the Central Pollution Control Board. So this was the NGT order as such because the company did not comply with its November order as such to GS. NGT had then directed Volkswagen to deposit the interim amount with Central Pollution Control Board, but that was not done. So now by today it has to deposit 100 crores. So this is because it fudged with the tests which have to be conducted. So there was this had come an international news regarding Volkswagen. No? So this is regarding that. So this is the cheat devices which it had used in emission tests for its diesel vehicles. Then there's no news on the last page. So these are the important headlines. Thank you.